Hi, I'm Leona. Today we're going to make a metallic glue relief. I think you're going to really enjoy it. A relief is a kind of sculpture that's different from the usual three-dimensional sculpture that we can think about. This is a three-dimensional object that sticks out on all sides. If we turn it around, or if it were very big and we were walking around it, we would be able to see it sticking out in all directions, no matter what side we stood on. But a relief sculpture only sticks out from one side. And if you think about a coin has a metallic relief which sticks out from one side from a flat background. This is the project that we're going to be making today. It's made with cardboard, glue, and metallic paint. The first step in this metallic glue relief is to find a piece of recycled cardboard that you can use for the project. And it can be thick corrugated cardboard, or it can be thin short board. It might even work with poster board that's pretty sturdy. You could even cut a piece of side off a corrugated cardboard box to use for this project. It doesn't matter if it has writing on it, we're going to be covering it all up. The first thing you should do once you have your cardboard is to use a pencil to draw a border around the edge of your cardboard all the way around on all four sides, not touching the edge but near it. And your border can be a straight line all the way around. It can be a series of dots that go all around all four sides. It can be a wavy line. It can be dashes, but this will be a really nice way to finish off the edge on your relief. Once your border is drawn, you should think about what you want to draw in the middle of your board for the main subject of your relief. So you can think about some type of flower or plant or a face or a tree, or anything that you like that's fairly simple. You won't be able to put a lot of detail into this, and I'll show you why as we get further into it. So now I've done a drawing of a fish with a few little wavy ocean lines and a few bubbles coming out of the fish's mouth, and some scales on the fish. The next step is to apply the glue. You're drawing with the glue directly on top of your pencil lines, going slowly and being careful to follow your lines as best you can. So you're squeezing and holding the glue with two hands, holding the bottle straight up, starting in the middle of your drawing and letting the glue fall directly on your lines. You can see it doesn't come out perfectly evenly, but that'll add charm. Now, if I feel like there's a part that I want to reach more easily, I can turn my board around carefully. Don't lift your board because the glue will drip. So you just turn your board to reach the sides that you want to reach so that they're closer to you. You'll get the hang of it as you go. It gets easier as you go. Okay, I think I'm going to put in some bubbles. There's one. Sometimes it's hard to make a shape that's open like that because the glue will kind of close in and form a pool. But I kind of like that for the bubble. Here's another one. And one more. Okay. Now I can put in the ocean lines. I'm going very slowly, not rushing. I want these glue lines to be pretty thick so that when they dry, I can really feel them as thick, hard lines that stick up from the background of the board, just like a coin has parts that stick out. So this is the way your glue will look on the board when it's wet. If you leave it to dry flat in a safe place where you won't accidentally get up and the cat won't crunch through it, leave it in a nice safe place to dry, and when it's all dry the next day, it will look like this. Okay, this is a very simple step. All you need to do is take your acrylic metallic paint, which could be a metallic gold or a metallic silver or even metallic copper, and you're just going to paint right over all the glue in the cardboard and put one even coat of paint across the whole thing, covering it as best you can. It will look a little bit streaky on this coat, which is why I suggest that you let it dry and then apply a second coat to make it all very opaque and shiny metallic. And it won't take very long to dry. It may take about 20 minutes to dry. You can be working in your sketchbook while it's drying, and then come back to it and put a second coat of paint right on top of the first one. And let's see how that looks now. Even though we're not finished and it doesn't have a second coat yet, let's just take a look at whether or not we can see those glue lines sticking up like a relief in a coin. Yep. This is my completed metallic relief. As you can see, it has raised bumpy lines, just like I described a sculptural relief is, just like the coin. Be in touch with me and let me know how yours works out. Leave me some comments on my blog at leonasartclass.blogspot.com, and feel free to send me images of your projects because I'd love to see how yours worked out. See you next time.